He might have been with a woman for 30 years who got a trash ass box.
What is trash box? I
Oh,
would answer that. What is trash
well,
box?
a trash box could be a Lucy, you know, a Lucy Lou. Um, you know, she ain't got no Cobra clutch grip to her shit. It could be that you know, I mean, some of y'all can fit bottles up in it. But you know, I mean, I don't. Trash
Do you
box
think
depends on the
do
gentleman who
you
it.
think she can fit a bottle in there, or do you think it may be you might be lacking? You may not have a big dick.
Technology, I mean, is your body. Like you're getting pleasure from something that's happening in your body. So with anybody else, I mean, you could be like, hey, if two lesbians use a strap on, then that must mean that they secretly want to be with a dude. You can't necessarily say that it's how you feel, but anatomy wise, all you're doing is creating a pleasure for that person that's already exists in their body. You're just stimulating it. So if it's something that's inside my body, it's being stimulated, doesn't necessarily mean that I want to be with a dude. It's just being I'm enjoying pleasure. The majority of people who experience that may be bisexual or gay, so people tie them all together, but it's not necessarily the case, in my opinion.
Talk about the pegging.
You want to see it?
Yes. This pegging
Want to see it on
video.
my
I
phone?
thought I saw it enough.
No, I want to see it.
So
I
that
got a
was
couple of-
real?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay. How did you know you liked it?
It was just the fact of like, here you go. I
I
got the
feel
sound off though, but you can check me out.
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it.
oh, she thrusting that bitch.
Yeah. So
So how did you know you liked that?
So what happened was I used to date a lot of women that was like a little dominant. You know what I'm saying? So at a young age, I had a girl that was into eating ass, right? Before sucking my dick. I'm like, damn, this is different, right? She said licking ass for her and her religion is a sign of royalty. When she said that, she was dead ass serious, like no smiling and nothing. I'm like,
No pun intended.
bet. So then that once that happened, then I started dealing with more women that was into the same type of thing. So I'm like, oh, now I'm getting more comfortable, right? Then I started dating this one girl that she was into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff like that. So it was like over time.
It was a buildup.
It was a buildup.
And that's where your G spot
When
is.
did I
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned. I had one girl like she'd go dick the balls, you know what I'm saying, and the G spot all in one. So it's getting super crazy, like you know what I mean.
That's too
As
much
far as the
work for me.
climax, some girls will make it harder for the next girl. Like, hey, you ain't finna go nowhere. I'm gonna treat you different, and you like shit. I ain't going nowhere. Shit, you ain't doing what she finna do to me, like you know, because you feel different. When it comes to the bedroom, like if we're gonna have fun, let's have fun. Ain't no rules in the bedroom or something. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
So far, what's popping? You there? 4-5.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Shout out to everybody tuning in. If you haven't already tuned in, come in quietly, have a seat, and raise your hand and talk. When y'all know the rules of school. Keep your hands, your feet, and all other objects to your motherfucking self, and we'll have a good class today. Shout out to my co-host who is finally on camera. Today's show is most definitely gonna be interesting. Y'all know my opinion. Y'all have heard my opinion time and time and time again, how I feel about particular things. This particular cat here, he popped out. He has a OnlyFans, first of all, and some of the footage to the OnlyFans got out, and he basically had to explain why was he on this OnlyFans video getting dominated. Most men would say, but getting pegged. For those of you who don't know what pegging is when a woman takes a strap on and penetrates a man. I said that nicely. I'm so proud of myself. Look at me being creative with my words. And 4, who happens to be one of Black Inks. He was on one of the Black Inks. I don't know which one. I get Michigan or some shit like that. But he was on one of the Black Inks, and he happens to be, pretty reality TV famous or whatever. And I guess that's why this conversation has taken abroad. But most would say that means he is quote unquote gay if he wants penetration. And then you have a group of people who say they don't see anything wrong with it because it's an activity he's engaging in with a woman. So, for 5, you look like you're dying to talk. Go ahead.
Don't you put me in this shit.
You already in it. Come on, let's talk about it.
First off, I say this all the time. If I'm going to lay any judgment on anybody, it's not going to be on what they choose to do with their parts below their belt line. In this case, to each their own, because, bedrooms between men and women, there's a lot of crazy shit goes on. We all know that. We all know that. But there is something to leading credence to leaving things behind closed doors.
Yes, that's definitely my
I
opinion. I'm not
I
mad at
just feel like
him for admitting that and feeling safe enough to admit that, because a lot of men do have sexual fantasies or favors they want women to do, but they're ashamed to say it because they don't have a safe space. Now, would I have gone in a public place and said that? I would have just kept that in a safe space, because no matter what, now, people have a certain opinion about things of that nature. But I wouldn't mind pick. I wouldn't mind.
I mean, but what you mind doing and what you don't mind doing, you know what I mean? I understand safe space. I understand all that, you know what I mean? And if it's something that you two discuss and it's okay to bring it out in public, that's understood. But again, those things that you do with in confidence with someone behind closed doors, whether they are the ones who are doing it or having it done, like that's a discussion between you and that person if it's okay to speak on it. You know what I mean? But
Most definitely.
at the same time, you know, I get it. I get today's media is shock value and fucking.
You think that's what was? It was for the shock value?
It's definitely for clickbait. She ain't getting enough views, so let's go
No,
and
don't
put
say
this out there.
that.
It's definitely for clickbait. That was for clickbait for sure. Because up until
You
this
think
point,
that
like,
man would embarrass himself just for for Angela Yee to get some motherfucking views? You think he'd
for
let his business up? I mean, but my thing is, he's on OnlyFans. Whoever he's doing this with, they was comfortable enough for them to both be like, we gonna do this, because people are paying it. And not just that, you be thinking you safe on OnlyFans, but they have screen recording now, so like you really not safe. And that's why a lot
right,
of people are dropping out of OnlyFans, because what the hell am I gonna charge people for? That's they bootlegging my shit. So
And
They
regardless of
knew.
what happens, that shit's on there forever. It's online forever. That just
You
is
think
what it
so?
is, you know.
I think
Oh
it can
yeah,
be expunged.
no. If they can hit record, it's online forever. Anything you
Well,
put in
damn.
online, I try to tell people this all the time. I've been in a tech in this industry for years, as far as for networking and communications and things like that. When you put something on, I don't care if it's one picture, it's on there forever. Don't y'all remember back some years back when like several of those actresses and shit were getting exposed for having their pictures on like Dropbox or something like that. Like Megan Good was one. There's several of them that have been caught up. You know what I'm saying? This shit's on online forever. And again, in this right here, this lends more to my argument that it was for clickbait for Angela Yee, because this gentleman, he has that on his OnlyFans page. Why else would that be bought up?
Yeah,
He's
but he
trying to,
was so proud of it. He showed it to the other girl, like,
of
here,
course,
look.
of course, he's selling himself. I mean, it's very simple, right? You can't sell a
Mhm.
car without showing it. So, I mean, he's selling himself. He's
Yeah.
got an OnlyFans page, kitty. Why else would he fucking the one thing? Think about this. Think about this now. Think about it. A guy on OnlyFans, how else is he gonna get paid?
Mhm.
Chicks ain't looking for guys on OnlyFans like guys are looking for
Most
chicks on
definitely not.
OnlyFans.
Most definitely not.
So of course, if he's gonna do anything to get that
So that
that click.
means 90, not maybe like 70% of his audience is gonna be either gay or bisexual.
Exactly. Exactly. So you have to ask, who are you pandering to at that point, right? Who is he selling to? Who is he selling this to? This is where my mind goes when I start thinking about what we actually are seeing. You know what I'm saying? See, you and we're talking about what's transpired. Different ballgame. We don't have this gentleman on fucking trying to fucking sell his page. That's what he was doing on Angela Yee's thing. Because up until that point, be real. Had you ever heard of this dude? I don't even know who
No.
that dude is.
Ah, shit. Coco down there. Coco, what you think about pegging niggas?
I just think it's something wrong. It's something real wrong about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That he feels the need to express this shit in public like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Well, he
to
said
each their
he
own.
know other dudes. Like
Yeah,
I watched some more of the video. He said he knows other men that like it, and it's not necessarily like one of them things like, ah, nigga, you gay or something like that. Like, it's normal. And he
yeah.
said that this started when he was younger. Is you gay? Who are we to tell people who was what though? They can't tell
It's
us what's
not. Hey, look,
heterosexual. Can't
right.
nobody tell you what's heterosexual. And who are
You.
we to say that he's not heterosexual because of that?
Oh, I'm not saying that he's not
No,
heterosexual.
I'm not
This.
talking about you, but there
Yeah.
are other audiences. No, this is general what I'm speaking on.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there are other people who look at it like, nah, nigga, you just gay. You
He's
like
gay.
to be penetrated.
Right.
You're gay. So,
Right.
like, at the end of the day, who just like I feel about homosexuality, who are y'all to tell people what's gay and not gay? Who the fuck are y'all to tell people what's heterosexual? I feel like if me personally, if he doing that with a woman, like, and that's all he want, then okay. Me personally, I feel like that's heterosexual activity. Now, when he go to want a man to do that to him, then we going into some different. We're
A
going into
different, a different
a
arena.
ball game. So, like,
Yeah.
I just feel like shit. Me personally, like you said, some shit you just gotta keep it in the bedroom. Everybody ain't supposed to know you like dildos, bro. Um, Keep that to
Yeah, and
yourself.
and 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 just to be real with you on this shit, I mean, I will say this: I know of people that I've been around who I can say you find out. You know how through our attrition, Kitty, you know you can have a group of friends and shit, and something come out that you didn't quite know about a friend of yours. You know what I mean? And it's because maybe this friend had let's say, okay, in my group of friends, I got guys. In your group of friends, you got girls, right? And let's say we got, now this isn't personal between. I'm just, this is hypothetical, but let's just say we got some friends that have commingled with each other, right? And somebody's mad at the other one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the shit came out for me. He did. You do what to him?
Oh my
It was
God.
the. You understand what I'm saying? It was a whole thing. A dude I knew. And this was so crazy. This was back in the day. I graduated in '95. So if I say back in the day, you
Long
know what
time
I'm saying? Really, when shit like that really was just like frowned upon, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And this chick, she fucking told me a whole bunch of shit about this dude. I always felt he was kind of sketchy anyway on some
ago.
other shit. So I really
And
wasn't
she told
cool.
you because she was mad.
She was mad.
I
And
think
just
that
like
is
that,
so dirty, and I think that is so fucking lame. Like, if you agree to do that and it's okay with you at that time, just like Homegirl a couple of years back when I did that show about that man, he was at his wedding and Homegirl was sending out videos of them having a threesome with another dude and stuff. Like, bitch, you did that because you was mad. You should have been had your eyebrow up to begin with. Did you go get tested? You know what I'm saying? How long had he been doing that before he introduced it to you? Now all of a sudden it's not okay now that you're pissed off. Like, I think that is so fucking lame. On God.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that
I
I
got
I
mad.
agree with you on that, and then I also think that you know, we should. I don't know if this is about having thicker skin towards things. You know what I'm saying? But when you are in, let's just be honest, right? When we're talking about intimacy between two consenting adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a level of trust, security. There's all kind of shit that's involved in that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just think that sometimes it's better to leave certain things in the bedroom. You know what I'm? You know.
It most definitely is. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, some things everybody ain't supposed to know, y'all. Like, man, come on now.
Yeah, I
Man.
don't need. I
No
don't need to know
bueno.
all it. I don't
Nah,
think that
I think
makes.
it was TMI, but at the same time, I also feel like that is something that needs to be like an open discussion. What if it's other men out there, they want to do that with their woman, but they scared that, that they woman might think that they gay. They might
It's
just
all
want to
level.
do that with her.
Right. It's just all the level of trust, and they just might just be just like you said. This this guy. He just, that's what he does with his women. Hey, fuck it. That's just what he does. You know. And I am sick of this narrative that we all draw on each other when it comes to sexuality. That it somehow emasculates a man
Or
or defeminate a woman if if
yeah.
um if they are attracted to the same gender. That doesn't make you less of a man. That doesn't make you less of a woman. You just have a
No,
preference that that other people don't agree with. You know, you
yeah,
understand me?
other
And
factors
it's
that
not.
make
I don't even think it's about them agreeing with it. Right? I don't think it's even about them agreeing with it. It's just something that, hey, I don't do this, and it's okay that I don't do it. You do it. It's okay for what you do. You know what I'm saying? What you do, and what you gonna get judged on the day of your death ain't got shit to do with me. I can't save you. You know what I'm saying? And even if it ain't got something to do with a type of a judgment on the day of your death, at the end of the day, what you do behind closed doors with your mate is of none of
Just
my
said,
concern.
right. Just said what you do with your partner is all on you. But when she leave you and tell everybody she was jugging in your dookie shoot, then people gonna say you not straight.
Yeah. I mean, and
Man,
you know,
just homeboy say it ain't too far a few. He said every woman he done been with is been like that. He could get that done with no judgment. So it's another bitch out there that's willing to jug in his dookie shoot.
but
So
also notice what he said too. He also brought up the fact that he dealt with a certain type of a woman,
mhm.
one, and two, this gentleman obviously fucks around with chicks from other countries and shit. And in other
He said
countries,
it was
the shit
royalty,
that
yeah.
right, the shit that here in America we say, that shit don't go,
Hell
or we may turn up to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same in another country. Overseas is something different.
I don't
Everything is different someplace else. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your experience.
I
Believe me,
would
I know.
denounce my kingdom if it meant I had to lick my husband booty shoot. I would denounce my kingdom. I
But
don't give
see,
a fuck.
here's the thing though. You say that, and then at the same time, just a minute ago, you said, I wouldn't mind pegging my boyfriend.
I I wouldn't mind pegging. I ain't say lick.
But he
They
might
got
want
they
that
got
might
they
be
got
part of the pegging.
lubricants. They have
That
lubricants.
he don't want that lubricant. He wants your
Yeah. Boy, no. That's some nasty shit. No, I feel like there are some places you just don't go. Like beyond that little old thing under the scrotum, I can't go no further than that.
yeah, see, and that's the thing. But here's the thing on that though.
And you
I
gotta
don't
be
see
careful about that because that's close to the dookie shoot. And
yeah,
some
but
niggas
here
don't know how to wipe correctly.
that's true too. Hey man, so some women don't know how to wipe correctly.
You're right about that.
Okay? And let's get real on this. There's a lot of dudes out there too. Dudes don't want to admit it, but I will for all of y'all. You know how nasty we can get. You know how we can get it, especially when when what he say when the rim is in the system, ain't no telling.
Oh my God. I don't want to hear, but I done had people lick my booty.
Hmm.
There
What I
are
tell you
people who
before,
ain't scared to do that though. And
yeah,
and it's
and it,
women like Snooki. What was Suki eating niggas ass.
yeah.
She said she be eating niggas ass.
Some women it turns them on to do certain things, and you can't the shit that you might not do. This
I
woman
got a
will because it
question for
turns
all
her
the men.
on.
I got a question for all the men on here. If y'all had a woman that y'all was deep in love with, and she wanted to try that on you, and she tried it on you, and you liked it, like
If she's in my realm, and she's that everything that I want in a woman, and she says you can have me, but I have to do this to you, and she's like the prototype for me, nigga. Shit, I might have to take her tongue in my ass. I
she
might have
said,
to.
it's royalty. It's in certain religions, it's meant
But
that you're royal.
I'm not taking your fingers. I'm not taking no.
What if you don't know it? What if she slip it up?
Hmm?
What if you so caught up in the moment you don't even realize she done slipped one up in there?
Oh, I'ma know it. And then if she slip one of them in there and she get popped in her mouth, then she'll know too. That's just is what it is.
I knew
She'll
this show
know
was
too.
gonna be bananas. I did. I knew this show
But
was gonna be bananas.
here's the thing on guys. This is what y'all don't. This is what women and y'all women y'all know this shit. Especially when you got that goddamn golden chocha. Y'all know when he hitting it from the back and he just stop and then you feel a mouth on you somewhere. You know what I'm talking about. You know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. And so uh I know me. I'm just telling you, I know me. And everybody knows 045. I'm not a drinker, but I am telling you on some brown liquor. That's why I stay away from that shit.
Oh my God.
Because I know what I'm capable of. And there's plenty of guys out there will tell you the same thing. We end up doing all kind of wild shit.
Y'all are
Okay.
so ignorant in these comments. Oh my God. This nigga said I
We've
just
done
took
all kind of
wild
wild
shit.
shit.
So
Especially
nah,
if I done taken a shower with her, that means I done washed her thoroughly. And I watched her wash her ass too. It's on after that. It's on. And
yeah.
all y'all know it. There's one girl on when you sent me when I looked up that clip that you sent, you know how the algorithm goes when if it scrolls up to the next one, it'll be something else. Man, right
Mhm.
after that clip, it was a girl on there and she was like, he's my man. Which what do you want? This is what she's saying. He's my man. I love my man from the tip of his ugly ass feet to the top of his bald ass head. I love my man. So if I want to kiss him on his feet or if I want to kiss his ass, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
I ain't mad at women that do that. I ain't maybe I'll just put it like this. I ain't found nobody that made me feel that good just yet. I when I find somebody that make me feel good enough to suck on their booty hole, I will definitely let everyone know. That will be the day. I will definitely let you all know I love this man. Like,
I'm gonna check your teeth. Check your teeth.
ew.
Don't smile, Katie. Don't smile. Do something with your teeth, nigga. Do something with your teeth.
I don't know, just ass and mouth, like no, it's cool.
And
It's
everybody likes to go all off into that, right? Oh,
what?
it's shit. It's a shitty ass and shit. Come on, y'all. Everybody know ain't nobody licking your ass after you done took a nice dookie.
No,
Ain't no.
not after you done took the dookie. I'm sure everybody, but it's just I just see that the ass as an exit. I've enjoyed an occasional thumb in the
Not on
ass,
women.
but I just
Not on
feel like
women.
it's an exit. I
Not
just
on
feel like
women.
it's an exit. Yeah.
Guys don't look at it that way with women. All
And that's
all
crazy
all
though,
is fair.
because niggas will fuck a woman in the ass, but they have a problem with anything that me personally, I used to feel like if a man was anxious to put his penis in my booty hole, that meant he was gay. I feel like if it's something that you absolutely have to have, like to me, I always feel like nigga, you're gay. That's what this show's about. Is that gay?
I used to think that way too until I got older and I kept running into females that just they want it. And
Oh
you
my
gotta
god.
tell I'm the type dude like this. I got to know about this
Same.
shit way ahead of time and I'm still like not I don't
That
know,
is
man.
so sad that y'all want it out here. Oh
There's
my
women
god.
out there, they really do want it. They don't give a shit. They want it. They want it however you gonna give it to them. And I know plenty
Listen,
of 'em.
this is too much. We're
I'm
going
gonna
too
tell
far.
you this. I went a long time believing like, nah, no women done it. Shit. Now my whole fucking outlook on the shit, I'm like, damn, man. And
This
it's
is too
wild.
much.
It's a lot of women out there who are like that. They love it. You know what I'm saying? Again, to each their own.
So
You know what
why
I'm saying?
can't I mean I just hey y'all do what y'all want to do in the bedroom. Stop going on Angela Yee and telling the bitch all your business, and stop broadcasting it on OnlyFans. Everybody don't need to know. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't find it gay at all. Especially if you're doing it with your significant other and they are of the opposite sex. Hey, do you, man? That's pretty much I guess that would conclude this show.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, just like consensual. Again,
Long
consensual.
as it's consensual.
Right. When it's consensual between two consenting adults. I mean, it's an agreement or whatever. Right? It's an unspoken agreement, right? But
Right.
again, we'll keep circling around it, but sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, the shit you do behind closed doors, it just ain't meant for everybody's ears. And if it hits some ears who don't really want to hear it or have some opinions about it, you can't be too mad because you put it out there. You can't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's
Now
just
every woman he come across gonna wanna
my God, my God. Hey, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Kitty. How many? How many? Do you know how many women is just finished just start jumping out there? Do you like this? Right off the cuff? Do you know? I mean, because every time one of these weird ass conversations gets started, because look, don't you know? You know what I'm talking about. Wasn't nobody even talking about eating ass until a few years ago, and then they put it on a song,
But there were
right?
people out here doing that. I just thought it was something that would, because I had somebody that loved doing that to me. And I just thought it was like some type of taboo thing. Maybe it was just a kinky thing he had going on. Then all of a sudden, Kevin Gates, yeah, I eat the booty. I eat the booty.
Yeah. hmm So I mean, when and like I say, I think I call it the animal. I call it the animal in guys, especially. You know what I'm saying? I call it mine, my monkey,
Is it
right?
animalistic? What's up,
Yeah.
Rolo?
See, somebody else might have it, and they might call it they elephant or some shit. I call it my monkey. And bitch, if you pull my monkey out of my goddamn closet, there ain't no telling what I'm finna do to you. You know what I'm
Oh, wow.
saying? Now, does that now my monkey? We
You
don't like we there's shit we don't like. There's shit we don't like to do. Now, I might be able to do everything to you as my woman, but there's shit me and my monkey don't like, and you can't do it to us. And pegging is one of them. I don't see. I don't have, and again, this is me. The next dude, maybe, oh no, I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? The next dude after that, he may be, oh no, I like that shit. Now I done had some of all kind of wild shit happen, but I ain't never been pegged, so I'm not one to say, oh yeah, this is what should that, you know.
I don't know.
Because
Fellas, if y'all old lady want to peg you, let that woman peg you.
mm-mm,
Just the experiment.
mm-mm.
I
No,
think
because
I
that's
think we
that's
should be
border,
able to experiment.
that's borderline rape.
No, no, it's not if he
Yeah,
consents. I just said if he lets you.
no, he ain't gonna let her. There ain't that
Yes,
many of you,
he
right?
is. Yes,
Kitty,
he is.
that
Pegging
guy,
is when a man is penetrated by a dildo.
Katie, that guy he
That just
belongs
sounds
to a.
painful.
I know
You don't
shit.
think it's painful to take a big ass dingaling in your booty hole? You don't think that's painful for a woman? You think a
Uh-uh.
woman's asshole is meant for that?
No, no.
That's
What I'm
so
no. What I'm gonna say is I know a woman's threshold for pain is something serious, and on top of that, women
that
like
is so
weird
fucking
shit.
sexist to say that.
How is it?
That's
How is?
sexist
Don't
as
y'all have
fuck.
babies? Y'all the ones who
That
have
doesn't
babies.
necessarily mean I want to take some dick in the ass.
But that don't mean that all your
That was
cohorts don't want
sexist.
to take dick in their ass.
That was sexist.
No, it's not sexist, Kitty, because you got a friend right now that loves taking dick in her ass, and she ain't telling you.
How y'all gonna tell me women get pleasure from pain and y'all ain't women? I don't get. There's nothing to me pleasurable about pain. If I feel any pain, I'm gonna cry rape.
Well, because we are the
Don't
ones,
be hurting me.
Kitty,
No.
Kitty. We're the
I don't
ones
even
who are.
like for niggas to be like, I'm gonna beat this shit up. Beat up what? Nigga, you're gonna go to jail. That's rape.
Kitty. That's because y'all be doing that moaning and groaning shit. And it's
No.
like, are
I
you
don't
hurt?
want none of that
No,
shit.
keep going. Keep going. Anytime we hit that drives us. Them noises drive us. And we know that all them noises don't mean that you just feeling good. You,
Mm.
when a bitch tell you it hurts so good, that means she loves the pain. Okay? I don't know
I
what it is
don't
with women. I don't know what it is, but we done watched too
I
many
don't
of the
know what
porn hubs and too many of the XNXXs.
those bitches have issues. They have probably been the M word since they were little girls. Most of
But y'all
those
been
bitches
watching
to
them
get up
too.
into that entertainment field have had a fucked up ass background.
But y'all be watching them too and be taking pointers and bringing it into the bedroom.
That's got to be general. That's got to be general. It
Kitty,
only hurts
are you telling
first
me?
once you get used to it.
Are
It's
you telling
wonderful.
me that
How
porno?
you gonna tell me
Are
that?
you telling me that
This nigga here,
Kitty? Are you
y'all
telling
are
me that porn
nasty.
sites? Kitty, are you telling me that porno sites are just full of men watching it?
Yep,
Oh,
sure
oh
is.
my God.
Nasty ass
It's just
niggas.
men watching.
Yep. That's why they had to ban it here in the state of Arkansas because it was a whole bunch of nasty ass men watching this shit. And
Hey
what's up,
man,
Top
come on, man.
Red?
It ain't just men that's just watching it. It's women too. Y'all taking pointers from these chicks doing
Oh Lord.
things.
I don't need no pointers. Just tell me what you want and I get it. Women watching women on women, men watching men on men too.
I don't even know. That's not true.
I ain't say you, but there's
Men,
a whole handful of you
kitty,
that do. It's a whole handful of you that like watching them trannies.
kitty, men on men
Y'all like
porn
watching them
doesn't
trannies.
get none of
Y'all
the
like watching
traction that
them
women on
trannies.
women. Nah,
I
don't
gotta
nobody
pick
like
a
watching
side
that
this
shit.
time. Y'all do like watching them trannies. That shit be be exciting to y'all niggas.
This is stupid. Boy, you dumb as shit, boy.
I'm dead
I
ass.
noticed you do that shit when you be like, nah,
I'm
you're not
dead
gonna pin it
ass.
on just us.
I dead ass. Nah, nigga. Y'all niggas like this shit. Anal sex is top tier on both sides. I'm not no vet. Um, I don't think I'll ever get there.
You got a friend
I'm
who is.
good. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm
And I
from.
don't have very many friends, no way. So the few that I do have, I've never heard them say that, girl, I took some dick in the ass the other night.
They'll never
We've
tell
never
you.
had that conversation.
They'll never tell you.
No. And I feel like a man that is anxious to go inside my anus is gay. I guess we all have our opinions. What about heterosexual men that like that's what we're talking about. Heterosexual men that like pig. And I said that I don't feel like they're gay long as they're what they want is they want what they want from a woman. Now, whenever you go to want another man to do it, then absolutely I feel like you are homosexual.
Is he gay if she tells him to do it?
Hell no.
If she
If she
tells him to
tells
do it?
him, like, if a woman was to say, hey, I want you to have a threesome with me and two.
No. I'm saying if you see, God damn it, you're not finna do that. Now, shit. I'm saying
And
if a
I
woman
don't feel like that's another thing. That's another topic that's broad. Like people be talking about women. I don't. A train is when you, even a gangbang. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If a woman want that many at that time, that's just something that turns her the fuck on. Just like the pegging is for a heterosexual man. I feel like everybody just explore your sexual fantasies. God damn, if that's what you want to do, just do it.
I
If
don't
you
know.
want
I
to
think
have
it's
sex
some.
with 30 niggas in a room and gulp down as many gallons of nut you want to do it.
It's something wrong with the dudes in the room.
You think so?
30 dudes with their dicks out for one girl. 10 dudes with their dicks out for one girl. There's something wrong with them dudes. Because what else can she do but take dick? It's something wrong with them dudes. It's something wrong with you, nigga, when you want to be up in the same hole in the same girl and say at the same time, and we got to all be off in the same room. I hate them
So
damn pornos too.
why is double penetration happens to be a popular what you call them
Yeah,
on porn
that's because these bitches is crazy.
site? You think it's just women watching that? I don't
No, I
think
didn't
that
say
it's just
women.
women
No,
watching
I
that
didn't say
shit.
women. I'm talking about the bitches that
Oh,
are Kitty. I'm talking about the bitches that are doing it. I mean, shit, we all watch shit on shock value. Like, goddamn, is this bitch really doing this shit?
like the whole
Is she really
fisting,
doing this shit?
taking arms and
And then,
shit. Like that's why I say
like,
those
and
it
then
be something wrong with them girls. Like
that,
it
hey,
ain't no normal ass woman gonna be like, I want to get fisted. Like that's not something that's desirable.
mm,
You have to be going through
not for
some
you.
inner pain. You have to be going through some inner pain that make you so numb you don't feel a motherfucker putting their arm up in your vagina to their elbow.
How they get them babies out?
At that time, you're having contractions so that the coochie can expand.
Yeah, well, shit. Some,
Yeah, you had to think about it.
some of
That's
y'all
where the
do like to.
contractions come from, nigga.
Some of y'all do like to have a whole goddamn thing of
I
fingers
don't
up
need
in them.
that much. Thanks.
That's just you.
That's just a lot. I don't think.
That's
Do
just
you know
you.
that the average woman is satisfied with 6 inches of dick? I
That
mean
may be
penis.
true.
I'm sorry,
You
y'all.
said the average. You said the average. What about the above average bitch who likes to stick bottles in her pussy? Huh?
This show is really going further than what we deemed. If something 19 inches long can come out, 12 inches can fit in there. I don't want a hoe. I don't need all that. It hurt for me to push out 8 pounds in how long was King? King was 13 inches. It hurt to push him out. I don't want nothing in me like that. Is God bless you women with vaginas that can take all it. It's
And
enough
they
for me.
do. And it's okay. That's just what they like to
This
do.
motherfucker.
Shit.
Man, I'm finna go, bro. Tell them what's going. Sunday, y'all done heard us say it more than once. This Sunday, I need y'all to flood the gates, the doors of the African Connection.
Pan
Pan
African
African
connection
Connection.
in Dallas. This is going to be Garvey weekend. This is a fifth annual. My brother Judge been putting this on. He's he's been in it to
And
win
this
it
is
since he
an
started
annual
it.
event.
It started 5 years ago and he's still rolling with it now. The cities, everybody comes down on him hard, but he still pushes on through, and we love to see y'all out there just to,
Please and thank you.
congregating. Yeah, just have them congregating, just come out and have a good time. Of course, there's going to be a backpack giveaway like it always is for the kids. I think they got some other school supplies that's going to be out there. There's going to be plenty of vendors. Just, you know, Bring if you don't bring nothing else at all, just bring yourself, your smile, and your good spirits.
Period. Thank you.
For
Oh, I
sure.
went looking for a Garvey Day. Just got to talking about it being an annual event. This is last year's poster. My bad, Judge. But yeah, y'all go and show my brother some love. Y'all show the vendors love. Show the Pan African Connection some love. Take your kids down there and don't just go down there for the backpacks and the entertainment. It's at the Pan African Connection. There are so many awesome, unique, educational things down there. Like stop and look through some of this stuff with your kids and shit. For real, for real.
And while you out there too, when you see the elders out there, just stop and talk to one of them. They got something for you. They
Right,
got something
right,
for you. I promise you that. We don't just set these events up to try to get your money. That's not what
right.
these events are set up for. This is just set up to bring us together. You know what I mean? Just come out and support.
Right, right. Robert Rolo said solicit the vendors. I really, really want to come down there. Depending on how my Saturday go at the farmers market, depending on whether or not I'm gonna pull up, but I'm trying to pull up. Yes, full of knowledge. That's what's up. Well, y'all, this has been an interesting show. Thank y'all for tuning in on today. I hope you share with a friend who's open-minded and maybe even closed-minded. Share with a closed-minded friend, see what they say. I like for these conversations to go awry because they need to be had. You
It's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Ladies, don't let your nigga leave you because you won't peg him. And that's all I got to say, y'all. Y'all
Oh
have a
my
good
God.
day.